Welcome to Lesson 9 of Religion 325. Let me give you just a little bit of help with these assignments. It's pretty much the same as we've done in the past. That's one thing about this course. It stays pretty similar. It's a little monotonous, and truthfully, I think they give you too much work. And so if you want to complain about something, now you can complain all you want about that. I think there's a little bit too much busy work in this course. That seems to be a complaint, but I don't get to pick those assignments. I just get to help you get through them and do well, and hopefully it'll be beneficial to you. In this section, in this group, you'll read sections 111 through 120. The lesson is entitled "A Standard for the Nations." It's pretty good stuff this week to read. You'll take your assessment, and then here is the research and writing assignment. Let me show you how to do this and do well and get an A. I want everybody to do well. It says this: begin this week's research by watching a scripture study skills podcast called Cause and Effect. It's right down here. It's pretty good. After viewing the Cause and Effect podcast, find, reference, describe, and explain in a 500 to 600 word paper in your own words 6 cause and effects. Basically, it's if-then passages from sections 111 through 120. So you're going to have 6. Make sure you've got a scripture. I would put it in a bullet list. Cause and effect, if-then statements that you can come up with there. Make sure you've got references for each of those, and you're going to be fine. Especially when you see this podcast, you can get an idea of how to write them. For 2 of the 6, so you don't have to do 8, just do 2 of the 6 cause and effect passages. Explain what they reveal about the nature of God. So I would write in bold letters somewhere in one of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a nature of God dash, and then I would type my answer. So it makes it easier for me to find, and you're going to do fantastic on this assignment. Anyway, read that, and I think you're going to be good. So the examples here: if you are humble, and they reference the reference here, then this will happen. And on 2 of those, you're going to put this nature of God here, answer, and the others you're just going to have some personal understanding. So it's going to if-then personal understanding, and then 2 of them you're going to have a little more on it. So anyway, I think that's going to be good. Lesson 11, they warn you here, you're going to have to create a genealogy fan chart, and so hopefully you have an LDS account. It's pretty much everybody's got one that's going to college, but get yourself a genealogy fan or an LDS account so you can do your genealogy fan chart. Have some instructions here. You can work with that and find out more. Teach one another assignments the same as ever. Wednesday first posts, 2 posts subsequent to that, and you're going to get all the credit. Most people are doing very well on those. Reflection assignment. Make sure you're doing those. Again, most everybody's doing quite well on those, unless somebody forgets one or doesn't remember to separate their answer by a paragraph, and I can't tell, and then they just get half credit. But for the most part, everybody's doing great. So this is a simple week, simple assignment. If you have questions, email me, call me, text me. Write me a letter, but it might be too late. Anyway, have the greatest of weeks, and enjoy your reading of these sections. Thanks.